So I'm not going to fluff and puff. You want to look at living in Charlottesville, but the number one thing you hear about is lack of affordable housing. Well, I did some deeper diving and wanted to give you some of the top areas for affordable housing around Charlottesville. Now, what is affordable housing? Affordable housing is when with that housing is considered to be affordable when mortgage plus utilities cost no more than 30% of a household's pre-tax income. Come on, let's see what we can find out. So community number one is one you've heard me speak of before. It is called Southwood is in Charlottesville, but officially it's in Albemarle County. So let's go look at it. I wanted to pull it up and show you on a map what I'm talking about, just so you could see where we're viewing and talking about. There are two builders, and I think they're both very good builders. One is going to be Southern Development, which you have heard me talk about before. We've toured multiple homes with them of their new construction places like North Point or Old Trail. They've built or are building in both. The other one is called Atlantic Builders. If you check out my video, we actually toured two homes in the Southwood community. One was the Southern Development standalone detached single-family home, and the other one was an Atlantic Builder townhouse that came with a garage and some really neat other things that you could get. I remember you could get a Tesla charger as one of their upgrades. So anyways, I wanted to show you those. The community is going to be huge. Southwood is scheduled to be developed over the next 12 years. So that tells you how large it is. They're finishing up phase one. I know they're moving into phase two. Right now, I know they've got Southern Development has about a year out on building the single family homes. They're also offering the attached. What are the prices though, Pam? Got to know the prices to see if they're affordable. Several attached homes with a garage. They're starting in the mid 400s. I know everybody's like, is that really affordable? Well, when you're looking at Charlottesville, yes, that's going to be affordable housing. So mid 400s, brand new construction, but it's going to be an attached townhome. Now, if you're looking at one of the homes, the attached homes by Southern Development, those you can get also with a garage, but those are going to be starting in the upper 400s. And finally, if you're like, no, but Pam, we have to have a single family detached home, I think the detached homes in Southwood are cool and beautiful and awesome. It's a very different community. It's more of a close-knit community. They do have a lot of options for a single family home, but the single family homes are going to be starting and beginning in the 600s. The bigger part of that is the single family homes have about a 1 year build out. So on that note, I want to pull up where this is. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is going to be the southern part of Charlottesville, okay? Here is 64, which gives you an idea. Here's 5th Street. Here is the southern part of Charlottesville. Remember, 64 sort of skirts around. So look, this is all looking at Charlottesville. There's Azalea Park. There's Moores Creek, Willoughby. All of those are going to be on the southern end. So I'm going to scooch this up so that you can actually see. So you see right there, it is going to be 64 is right here. Here is 5th Street. Right off of 5th Street is actually where this entire development is going to be. So you see that? So it's going to be a very large development, and it's very centrally located. So if you're thinking you want to be in and near Charlottesville, Southwood is probably going to be your best bet for affordable new construction. Again, a very different neighborhood, master plan community. There's a good mix. They're going to have some great amenities. I don't know that they're going to have a pool and things like that, but I know they have play areas, trails, basketball. They have a community center over there. They have a lot going on, and it's going to be a diverse community, because I know they're also working with Habitat for Humanity, and they're doing a lot of great things with our community. So, number one on our list for affordable new construction in Charlottesville is looking like Southwood Community in southern Charlottesville. Okay, so don't go anywhere, because you don't want to miss number 2 on the list, coming right up. But this is why you need to call me. Many of these subdivisions you may not know about, and especially if you're looking for a certain price point, I want to make sure you are covered. Give me a call, shoot me an email, drop me a text. Let's talk about living in Charlottesville and what is the best fit for you, okay? And honestly, if you're already living in Charlottesville and you're looking to relocate, I totally get that too. A lot of my friends who are empty nesters are looking at downsizing. So this is really important to them. And new construction even more so, because they have been there, done that. They have redone their houses. They have updated their houses. They're done. They want new construction so they don't have to worry about it while they're out playing pickleball and traveling. Community number 2 is one you've also heard me talk about, because it was quite honestly a sweet surprise to me. Pleasant Green in one of the most sought after areas of Charlottesville, Crozet, Virginia. So this is a development strictly by Stanley Martin, which is a very large quantity, multiple state builder. Let me pull it up so that you can see it, okay? Okay, so Pleasant Green falls at number 2 on our list. So what I've done is I've screen shared, but I've scooched it over. Remember, Pleasant Green is going to be in Crozet, Virginia. Crozet, again, part of Albemarle County, but it is to the west of the city of Charlottesville. So what I did is here is city of Charlottesville, right? And all in there, in all of its glory. So now watch what I'm going to do. I'm just going to scooch straight over, and bim bang boo. Looky there, front and center, Pleasant Green. So let me blow this up. So Pleasant Green is actually, like I said, it is being developed. It is an all townhome community. But the price point blew my mind when I did the tour there. And if you want to see the interior of one of the townhomes, I encourage you to check out the video about it. Pleasant Green is within walking distance, if you can't tell that. This is the town, the village of Crozet. So this is the village of Crozet. Pleasant Green is right here. Literally, you can walk. It's like a quarter mile down to Mud House, or you can walk down to the hardware store, which is just like a quarter mile straight the way the crow flies. Very, very simple. And that also means you're walking distance to the other amenities, restaurants, the library, Crozet Pizza. Oh my God, Crozet Pizza. So when I pulled up the listings for everything that is active or to be built, because remember, a to be built is considered active, but they may not have even broken dirt on it yet. So right now, there are a couple in the upper $300,000. These are 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And so again, the value there is outstanding. Now, when we did the tour of this community, I think it's called Crozet, Virginia, New Construction Homes in Pleasant Green. Go check it out. If you have a terrace level on your townhouse, the views are spectacular because you are butted up right next to the mountains. So outstanding views. Now, the other thing you want to remember is that Pleasant Green is a much smaller community. So what that is also going to mean for you is much fewer amenities. When we were out there, the amenities included there was a central play area, there was a basketball court. I believe they have a gas fire pit with some Adirondack chairs around it so that you can hang out and watch the kids play, or you could toast marshmallows. I don't know. But it was limited amenities. You're not going to have a pool. You're not going to the clubhouse or anything like that. But an advantage of being in Crozet has Claudius Crozet Park, which is, I would not say walking distance, easily biking distance, but not walking distance, safely walking distance. But you could. I would say it's within 3 miles of Pleasant Green. And Claudius Crozet Park is going to be a community, Albemarle County community park that has a large outdoor pool that they also bubble during the winter time. It has a huge play area. It has baseball, basketball. It has picnic shelters. It has a lot of stuff going on. So that is just around your corner. And then that way also you're not having to pay an HOA, because if you don't want to be playing in the play structures and stuff, you don't want to have to pay extra for that kind of stuff. There is an HOA, do not get me wrong. But number 2 on our list, Pleasant Green in Crozet, Virginia. So affordable living in Crozet. Small, fewer amenities, amazing views. So if you're interested in affordable living in Crozet, Pleasant Green might be the answer. Next up on our list is going to be community number 3, and that is going to be Hollymead Town Center. That is also going to be in Charlottesville, officially in Albemarle County. It's going to be on the north end of the Charlottesville area. So it is a planned community, and it is nothing but townhomes. It is a Ryan home, so another mass quantity builders. And the only reason I want to point that out is because there's a reason that it's more affordable housing. With the quantity builders, you're going to notice the difference in finishes, which is fine. You're also going to notice that you don't have as many selections that you're allowed to make or change, even if you come in at ground level, picking your site and picking which townhouse you want, things like that. Because again, the reason they can keep their costs down is because they are mass building multiple sites, multiple townhomes that are all going to be the same. So down here, city of Charlottesville, right? And then it comes into Albemarle County. This is going to be, as you can see, Carsbrook. So that's another established neighborhood. But you are going to take 29, cross over the Rivanna River, and you're going to swing up. You're going to go past the new Brook Hill. Brook Hill is over in this area. It's a large master plan community. This is going to be going up, up, up. And then this is it. So this is Hollymead Town Center, okay? The Hollymead Town Center in itself actually is a shopping center, an open air shopping center. It has Kohl's, it has Target, Five Guys, Chipotle, PetSmart, Harris Teeter. It is a very large. Well, the town center for the Ryan Homes community is actually going to be, so this is the town center right here, and all through there. Okay, so this gives us a good idea here. So as you can see, this is 29. All of this concrete here is going to be Hollymead Town Center, the shopping area. But all of this is going to be, and this dirt that's being turned right here, All of that is going to be Ryan Homes, Hollymead Town, not apartments, townhomes. How much do they cost? What do they look like? So we have not been in them because we haven't. So what are you looking at with the Hollymead Town Center in Charlottesville? Again, a lot of these are going to be built, but you're looking at the 400s. So again, for affordable housing, for a 3 to 4 bedroom townhouse with 2 to 3 bathrooms, and I believe these also have garages, it is going to be a sea of homes. So who we see living there a lot are a lot of young professionals, a lot of folks who are working at NGIC DOD, the Rivanna station, because it's up in that location. We see a lot of young families. It's a sea of homes. There's like as minimal amenities as you can have. There will be a couple small play parks. There will be sidewalks, but honestly, that's about it. Now, what could you do for recreation up in that area, say if you wanted to get away from the concrete? Well, here's what I'm going to share with you. Around the corner, if you go like you're going to Cho Airport, which is literally 5 minutes away, you could go down to Chris Green Lake Park, another Albemarle County park. It includes a large dog park that also has access to the lake. So if you have a swimming pooch, they are probably going to love Chris Green Lake. Right now, the beaches are open at Chris Green Lake, so you can go swimming. There is an admission to get in, and it's open from dawn till dusk, I believe. You have access for fishing, picnicking, and I believe there is also a disc golf course there. There's also a lot of trails back in and around. So even though the townhouse may be in a sea of concrete, you have access quickly and easily to amenities of your liking just down in Chris Green Lake. So you won't believe the one that's coming up next. So don't go anywhere. And again, this is why I want you to reach out to me, because a lot of these you just wouldn't know about. And I want to make sure that you're taken care of. On that note, these are all new construction. So here's what I want you to remember. If you are interested, please connect with me first. And here's why I share that. Because again, those very nice representatives at any of the new construction housing facilities, lots, models, they are there specifically to sell you and to represent the builder. So we want to make sure you are taken care of, and I want to make sure that I take care of you. It is something that is very important, because if I don't register you, or if I don't show up with you, then they will not let me help you, which means it's going to be you between somebody who does this for a living. So it's sort of like going into court to represent yourself in a murder charge, and you have the state with all the evidence and all the lawyers. I know it's not that dramatic. God forbid any of you have to ever think about that. But it's the same thing. I want to make sure you are taken care of. This is what I do, and I wanted to help you with doing it. Okay, coming up. So here's why I wanted you to stay close. So far, we've talked about Pleasant Green. We've talked about Southwood Homes, which has attached and detached homes. We talked about Hollymead Town Center. Predominantly, except for Southwood, they've all been town homes. So here's a pleasant surprise. The next one on my list for you, now I'm going to qualify this, is actually detached homes, and they're in the 400,000s. Now, here's the catch. This is actually one of the very few, I think we have 2, maybe 3, 55 and better communities. That is what this is. This is called Four Seasons by Hanovian Homes. And I'm probably totally butchering the name. It is age restricted, which means that you must be at least 55 and better to be living there. They are all set up for easy living on a single floor. I'm not saying they're all single floor ranches, because they're not. They have some 2-story, they have some with basements, they have quite the variety. But they are made for enjoyment of the house, new construction, single floor living, small lots, very attentive HOA. So if you don't like an active HOA, you're probably not going to like Four Seasons. But this is, again, now this is another quantity builder. They are out of Northern Virginia. This is sort of a one-off for them down here. This one is up north as well, but this is in Greene County. Okay, so now sharing my screen so that you can see. So I'm going to blow it up in a second, but this gives you a really good overview. This, let me do my little crayon. This little dot, that is Charlottesville, Virginia. So for this, what you would do is you would travel 29 up to 33 and then turn left, and it's right there on the left. It's got a lot of green space. It's in Greene County. So you're gonna, schlep factor is actually not bad. You're just around the corner from a Walmart, from a Food Line, from Lowe's, from a garden center. So you've got everything you need. The community itself does have quite a few amenities. They have 4 different models, but you can get in. Now they're closing it up now, meaning they don't have a whole lot left, but you can still get in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, detached home is in the low 400s. So that's really, really good, especially if you're looking for something that's easy care. Part of their HOA is lawn maintenance. It is a small lawn. You're still welcome to garden and do that kind of stuff. They do have a clubhouse. They have an indoor pool. They have a lot of activities scheduled, and it's a nice sidewalked area that is easy to walk and enjoy and chat with your neighbors and things like that. So there's your surprise. I know it's a 55 and better, but you know what? If that's part of your plan, or if that's where you are in your life, ain't no shame. Go get that new construction with affordable living. All right, and now we're wrapping it up. We talked about all the new construction. We talked about affordable living. It's where it aims to be is under 30% of your income for utilities and mortgage payment. That's what affordable housing is. Consider. This is all new construction that we've talked about, but there are plenty of detached homes that are resales. So wrapping up, we've talked about the 4 large communities: Four Seasons, Southwood, Pleasant Green, and Hollymead Town Center. All very large communities. Well, if you really want new construction, but you're fine with not being in such a sterile, brand new area, then maybe a one-off would be a better fit for you. So here's a few that I found. These are all new construction, and I'm going to give you the prices. In Lake Monticello, there's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, built by Liberty Homes, a very large quantity builder. It is $335,000. Okay? In Dogwood Valley, which is in Greene County, 3-bedroom, 2-bath on 1.5 acres. That is listed at $299,000. So again, why you need to reach out to me so that I can tell you about these places and see if they are right or not. For example, Dogwood Valley, probably not right for me because I don't want that kind of schlep factor. And the last one I found for you is actually going to be south, and that is down in Buckingham, Charlottesville, Albemarle County, Scottsville, Buckingham, okay? Buckingham, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, And wait, on 3 acres. Guess how much? Guess. I want you to guess. Okay, never mind. I'll tell you. $329,900. So again, very affordable housing is available if you know where you're looking. We have options, options, options. That's why you need to call me. And with that, we're going to wrap it up. So, is it really affordable? Really, that is a discussion between you, those you're moving with, and your mortgage person. Another reason you want to make the mortgage process your first step. Contact me. I am more than happy to share some top mortgage professionals in our area that have done a great job for a variety of clients. Don't worry, this is something between you and the mortgage professional, but at least you'll know the numbers and you can find out if it's an option. What I can say is due to the huge increases in rent, I encourage you to reach out. Let's chat. Let me connect you with these mortgage professionals. I don't care which one you use. These are just ones that I have worked with that have done an outstanding job for my clients. That's my only dedication to them. So again, my dedication, my fiduciary responsibility is to you when we're looking at living in Charlottesville and making this part of your future. These mortgage professionals, most of them work a full gamut. So whether it is a government loan, such as an FHA, VA for veterans, a USDA, or conventional, there's so many options. And you know what? Renting is paying a mortgage. You're just paying somebody else's mortgage. So you want to make sure you're paying yourself. This is why I encourage you to reach out to me. Okay, wrapping up. There you go. If you want to know more, reach out, call, text, email me. Let's chat about living in Charlottesville. If you have enjoyed any of this, I would really appreciate your thumbs up, just so I know that I'm creating content that you like. If you have a request for something for me to review, talk about, visit, make sure you leave that comment below, and I try to respond to everything. But until next time, I'll talk to you soon.